But I call it the Grasshopper Syndrome, but I did not make it up. It comes from a Bible study. In the Bible, there was a group of people who were coming into a land that belonged to another group of people. Well, they sent spies into that land to see if that land was truly the land of promise that God said it was. And when they came back, they reported, you know, all of them except for two guys, the majority of the spies except for two, all came back and said the same thing. This land that you're sending us into is filled with milk and honey. It's a great land. It's got great produces. It's a good land. However, the people are giants. And not only are they giants, when we look at them, we look like grasshoppers in our own eyes. They didn't say that the people called them grasshoppers. They said, when we look at them, we look like grasshoppers in our own eyes. So I call it the Grasshopper Syndrome. And that is when we're looking at somebody else who's looking at us, and we believe that they're judging us to be less than what we are. But whose problem is that? Because in this case, those people in the land had not said a word. They didn't say a word, but they said, we look at them and we look like grasshoppers. So it's all up here. It's all up here. And let me tell you, I'm gonna be honest. Can I be honest? Can I be honest? Come on, I need some engagement. If you're out there, give me something, right? Hey, Miss Gigi, how are you, girl? How are you doing today? I need to get in contact with you. Anyway, I'm gonna fess up. So last week, was it last week? Yeah, last week I was on this summit. It was an international summit. And I looked at the lineup. They had Congress people and people from ambassadors' offices and people who ran like, $100 million programs, from all over the world, from all parts of Africa and from Dubai, and I mean, all parts of the world. When I looked at the lineup and I said, what am I doing? What am I doing on this program? What was I doing? The person who organized it invited me. Why? Because apparently she thought I had something of value that her audience could take away. But check it out. Check it out. I looked at the program and I felt like they were going to look at me and see a grasshopper. You see how that works? Nobody had said anything about me. So I got my composure. I got my composure. I did some of the things that I'm going to share with you. And I went there. And guess what? On my panel, I flipped the whole presentation and I had everybody commenting on what I had to say. It was so off script for most of them, but because I had to do certain things to get this right in order to do my presentation, all of that sweating I did was for nothing. And the same with you. So the grasshopper effect. If you are seeing yourself like a grasshopper, you have to deal with this. It is a mindset thing.